In this video, we'll go over the Fantasy Forest level, the final Jungle Wall, and a little Bramble Run from the Wilderness Falls show. In Fantasy Forest, you want to go for every speed arch that the level has to offer. On those side logs, hold back your jump a little, especially on the second log. After the logs, there's another speed arch by a mushroom, followed by a drum built into another mushroom that leads to another speed arch. After this, you want to run towards the left side of your screen so you can connect more directly with the treadmill and the next speed arch. If you don't get it perfectly, you can always grab the side of the platform and continue running on your way. From there, let the treadmills and speed arches be your guide until you get to the fan. This time, go in the right direction to meet the next platform and speed arch. The hardest part of this whole entire level is this one axe. This is the one part of the level where stopping for a couple of seconds is the wise choice. The rest of the level is pretty straightforward. With a speed arch and a dive, you should be able to make the drawbridge jump. Then go into the fan. You can either get another speed arch or use the base of the tree to get to the next section. Go across the pink bridge to the fan and then to the finish line. With this route, you'll be at least in the top 5 to qualify. Now let's talk about our next level, Jungle Wall. At first, the death wall starts off slow. Throughout the level, you want to be constantly moving your camera, and the longer the level goes on, the more you should be using your camera to see your next jump. As this level gets crazier, it's up to you to make last-minute decisions. While it's still early in the level, you can take advantage of the bottom layer's curve to boost yourself a little. While you want to outrun the slime wall, you also don't want to overtake the slime wall. Both lead to elimination. About mid-level, don't be afraid to wait an extra 3 seconds before jumping down to the bottom layer again. This also gives you a bit of time to see if there's any shaking hexatiles. Another danger with this level is getting body blocked on one of the 3 drums. If this happens to you, try to land safely and then try jumping on the drum again. From there, you should be getting into a pattern of turning your camera, jumping down safely, getting on one of the dark green hexatiles, and then turning your camera again to make the next jump. If you time it right, a dive can really save your life this late in the level. The strategy for this level and for log roll has a lot of overlap, so feel free to use some of these strategies in that level too. And beware, the paths in Jungle Wall become less obvious the longer it goes on. Now I also have a few tips for the Bramble Run level, so let's get into that. At the start of Bramble Run, the sides are faster. In the V-shaped grass tiles, you can actually jump on other beans' head to get through it. And when sliding on the slime floor in the Bramble Run level, slide right, middle, and then left. Farewell and kisses! Check out this Fall Guys tutorial as well. You never know when this show will return.